let's go decide what we're going to be playing. So first off, good morning. I'm going to be doing a classic Ironman, so there's not going to be any allied races or hero classes in this list. I'm going to roll to see if I'm playing, like, what race and class I'm going to play, and then I'm just going to try to do my best at the Ironman. If you need rules for the Ironman challenge, !Ironman will give you all of the rules. So it looks like I will be playing a paladin. Okay. So since I'm going to be a paladin, that means I can't be an orc, I can't be a troll, I can't be a gnome, I can't be a night elf, can't be undead, I can't be a worgen, I can't be goblin or Pandaren. Okay. See what kind of paladin we're going to be? Looks like we're a human paladin. So let's go back. Everything's good. So let's make a human paladin. Human paladin. Let's flip the coin, see if we're male or female. We're heads. So I guess this dude is just our paladin now. So we'll be Iron Fondue. So, important thing about the Ironman, you can't join a group and you can't do a dungeon. So that means if you're going to try the Ironman, I don't think you could do Exile's Reach. This will not be an Exile's Reach video. If I die early, I might try to do some Exile's Reach speedruns. But for now... Wait, what? What did this happen? Okay, weird. Alright, let the Ironman begin. So, if you are confused to what the rules of the Ironman are... no.
Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Alright, so this, as I've just posted in chat, is a WoW Ironman. The rules are pretty simple. You see all these things that are white quality? I can't have any item that's higher than white quality. If I die, the run's over. I'm not able to have help of any kind. I'm not able to have any buffs that aren't mine. Except for, you know, the buffs that you can't get rid of. And all those other rules. That used to be the case, but you no longer have a specialization anymore. Specialization is something that unlocks at level 10, and you get to choose it. You start with the primary paladin abilities, which include like Shield of the Righteous and other prop-based abilities. But you don't have to stay in a spec anymore. Hey, Nelson! You don't have audio, but you got video. Awesome. Well, thanks for showing up. I'm not sure why there's no audio. So, hear you fine. Okay. But yeah, this is going to be kind of a leisurely jaunt at the beginning. It's kind of ironic that it randomly rolled me into Paladin, since that's what I made. I can hear you fine. It's okay. No worries about the caps. Alright. We'll just survive, remove stun effects, put that there for now. Any other human racial stuff that I get? Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see if this is going to be difficult. If it's going to be easy. I have to imagine it's going to be more difficult again since you can't do specializations anymore. Like, they only allowed you to do that because in Legion you were forced into one. So yeah, other things. There won't be any talents, there won't be any specializations. Just me versus the world. I got audio because you're muted. Alright, it's all good. Just wanted to make sure, because I've been known to start the stream and the mic's not working and I don't realize it, you know? Just wanted to make sure that's not what was going on. You know, technically I am allowed to use the heirloom mount. That's not against the rules. So I will probably be using that in these early levels. Oh, you're at work. Alright, that makes sense. So the good news is, paladins are really good at the beginning. Like, as far as my testing has gone on Exile's Reach, paladins are in a really, like, high damage spot in the early game. So, lots of survivability. They do get Shield of the Righteous, which is a defensive ability. They do get Healing Word, too? Or, what's it called? Word of Glory. That's it. So I shouldn't have too many issues. It'll just be interesting to see what happens at level 10 when we get to choose where to go. So I'm kind of thinking Northrend, but I'm also kind of thinking staying in Cataclysm zones. I haven't made a for sure decision on that yet. Artifact weapons are not. You are not allowed to use artifact weapons. Which is why I'm not going to be leveling in Legion. Also, if you level in BFA, you can't use Heart of Azeroth. So that also makes things like a little bit awkward. And the one awkward thing about Wrath of the Lich King is I wouldn't be able to do any of the Drakari quests in Grizzly Hills. Because that makes you use an elixir to see him. And sometimes that flags your character as not being legal for the Ironman. I might just do Northrend and ignore that zone. Or ignore that quest line. Yeah, I mean, the good news as far as Ironman goes is you could choose to not level in the zones that might mess up your Ironman experience. Like, by doing artifact weapons or Heart of Azeroth and stuff like that. But it definitely has, like, a little more of an edge of difficulty with not being able to choose a specialization anymore. That's not official on the WoW Challenges page, too. Since Alliance are stronger than Horde, you should be fine. Yeah. It's the idea. I also just randomly rolled for the race class combo. So. Yeah. I will not be turning on war mode. As well. So I'm not about to lose just because I decided to have war mode on. Okay. Yeah, for the Horde, definitely. Mains Horde, play Horde a lot. It's actually been a long time since I played Alliance.
You need something? See you later.
So, like, it's kind of nice to go back and play Alliance. It makes me a little bit tempted to go do Kultiris, because I've only done it once. I didn't really enjoy it so, like, a lot, though. Like, it felt like a lot of the stories boiled down to these humans could work it out if they just work together, but they're not because they're humans, and that's every zone. Except for Justfar. Justfar, it's like, oh no, these scary monsters are coming out of the forest, and everyone's dying. And that zone is pretty chill. I like that one. I also am a bit of a keyboard spammer, and my keyboard's kind of loud, so apologies if you don't like the clicking noise. I'm gonna try not to be slamming the buttons as much. Unless I'm in, like, really stressful situations. I'm curious if my character will make it through the stream. Yeah, I guess, like, a little disjointed because my thoughts are a little jumbled, but right now the WoW Ironman site hasn't updated for Shadowlands pre-patch, I don't think. The FAQ has it that where you're still picking a specialization. But I'm pretty sure with this pre-patch, you get to a point where you choose your specialization at level 10, so you can technically be no spec for a while. Or possibly no spec for forever. Which was the original Iron Man rule. Cryptok the Slayer. Get Hammer of Justice. I'm also lucky that it didn't roll me Warlock, because, oh boy. Right now, Warlocks before level 10 are in a really, really rough spot. A lot of, like, almost all of their power comes from their specialization. So not being able to choose a specialization for Warlock is pretty rough. Right? You know, we're already level 5. We're a 10th of the way there. You know, if you just pay attention to levels. Oh, that's two-handed. I definitely am going to want to stick with a shield in this run. Okay. Now I have to go to Goldshire. One thing that is going to be kind of important in this run is checking in at these vendors and getting white items. Upgrading my gear that way. It's something I'm gonna have to look into. Find the big vendors in Stormwind. I know where the vendors are in Goldshire and back there. But
Need something?
don't need to go there yet. Don't need to buy new stuff yet, I should say. Big ups to Blizzard for giving us the Legion artifact costumes for Baron Cap. Yeah, it's awesome. The barbershop for druids is A+. Because there's only one Moonkin. Unless you get like the Glyph of Astral form. If that still exists even. This isn't good. I don't know what they're doing there, but I don't like it.
What can I do for you?
Alright. Goldshire, we get ourselves a new shield. Fargo Deep Mine.
Or the Alliance?
We're already getting Heroes Call Westfall at level 5, which is kind of wild.
Safe travel. Well met. Be careful. Can I help you?
Weird.
See you later. Have a good one.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because the whole world is scaled to be like 10 to 50.
What can I do for you?
Really tempted to just stay and do Cataclysm Zones. Well, I mean, because you're only one, because you're not multiple races of Boomkin when you play a druid. Like, it would be cool if they did give Boomkin form more customization. This is definitely the least customized druid form.
See you around.
Like, it would be nice for them to give some glyph drops for it. Kind of like they do for, like, cat form, bear form. It would have been really cool if the Legion artifact made Boomkin form look different. Or especially if, like, the Mage Tower appearance made Boomkin form different. That was a huge missed opportunity, in my opinion. I'm really nervous that I'm just going to auto-equip a green piece without thinking. How much XP can we do for doing these quests in the city? These basic ones.
Have a good one. Hey there. See you around.
Hello. Have a good one.
If nothing else, it's getting us a couple silver. There was another quest in there? Oh, there was.
How are you? See you around.
Okay. Save the critters.
I buy and trade. Farewell.
Alright. Also gonna make it a part of this challenge that every time I loot or am given alcohol, my character has to drink it. So I usually just vendor it every time I get it. Nope, not this time. I'm gonna have to live with the consequences of doing that too. Like, it shouldn't happen super often. Alright. Cool. Get level 6, we get consecration. Making our way ever closer to Chromie time. But am I actually going to quest anywhere different? Because, like, technically you level quickest in Warlords of Draenor. But I really don't enjoy Warlords of Draenor, and there's, like, ways you could get yourself in trouble doing the mission table. It's just extra rules I haven't looked up. Would also like to mention, I think the versions of the worlds for leveling up is different than the max level. Like, we know each continent scales to 50, leveling up 50. Yeah. Once you're max level, those areas are locked to lower levels. They're only not locked to that level if you're doing Chromie time.
What are you looking for?
Okay. So I also want to make my Hearthstone over here at this tavern.
Good day to you. Have a good one.
Because I'm going to have to come back here to get all my riding training. You might be, you're a paladin, you get that for free, right? I think you don't get it for free anymore. I at least know druids don't get their flight form for free. Okay, I wasn't sure that was obvious, so you're struggling so much with the concept of soloing pre-patch. Yeah. You can't one-shot Malagos anymore? That's a little weird. Silver.
Greetings. The Alliance takes on her friend.
Okay.
Light.
I think at some point you get flight for free. Was 70 in old leveling. Limited at 3%. Okay. You used to get flight for free at 70 as a druid, but I think they got rid of it. Like, I think you have to actually train as a druid for your travel form to be able to go into flight form now, as one of the big changes that people were talking about a couple weeks ago. I could be wrong though.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
I found him. It's Argus himself. The whole reason we had to struggle at the end of Legion. Alright. Well, none of this armor is beneficial.
Open for business.
It's two-handed. I think they normalized a lot of these values. Okay.
See you later.
That might become problematic. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. It's still, like, kind of surreal to think that I'm 4 levels away from the first mount. Like, obviously I'm riding on a mount right now because I have the heirloom mount, but if I didn't have it... I don't need to kill Cold Tooth yet. Which means I should go get that quest. I think it starts over here. We also can't do any pet battles. It's against the rules. Not that I typically do pet battles.
See you around.
But just as a quick aside, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah. Yeah, the new quest markers too. Like they just seem so natural that I overlook them and just think of them as always having been there.
How are you?
It's kind of nice.
Have a good time.
It's like, oh yeah, where do you have to go? Oh, follow the big diamond in the middle of your screen. Yeah, you know, that makes sense.
You need something?
And I have to talk to Billy. Kill Princess.
Farewell. Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Alright. Is it time for me to die? It's me versus Princess. Oh no, they made Princess way weaker. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Nelson. Good luck at work. Hogger will be right back. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to go do Hogger. I mean, I think I have to do it now that it's been pointed out, but I think if it were up to me, it's probably a fight I'd skip. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad. So I have like, I'm gonna have a lot of defensive skill, like defensive utilities at that point. All right. Now look at how little this Warlock's doing. Like, the highest DPS ability that a Warlock has up until level 10 is Drain Life. And it costs them mana. Alright. I don't need the tutorial on Holy Power, considering I already have a Holy Power spending ability. But Word of Glory is nice to have. What am I in combat with? Weird. Okay, at level 10 already on a map.
Hello. See you around.
Oh, I know exactly what mount I'm gonna run around on. Once I hit level 10. I mean, I should say if I hit level 10. Okay. Now we finally have the quest to go kill Goldtooth. And he's not in the middle of the cave anymore. I can do the rest of the quests too. Oh, there's something just kind of relaxing right now about playing the game. Like, this relaxed feeling is definitely not going to last. So, fights are going to start to get pretty... Well, I actually don't know if fights will start to get difficult. I have to imagine that fights will start to get way more difficult. Because as you can see, passive regeneration is already a lot worse. Which is why, Word of Glory is pretty nice to have. But I'm also not going to have any other holy power generating abilities besides Crusader Strike, I don't think. That is, if it doesn't force me into a spec. So I don't think it will. Well, I guess that guy's killing all the kobolds that way, so... Just out of kobolds. Just quiet mine. Nice. Ooh, no gold dust. Oh, fight two at once? Or not? Or yes? Alright, no respawn back here. Jeez. I don't remember the drop rate on this being this bad. There we go. And Goldshire's under attack. Well, at least they shouldn't be able to kill me unless they... Wait. Something in the back of my head tells me that the old, like, Summon Doomguard ritual is back. You know, the one where you kill one of your party members to summon a demon that you're not controlling. Oh. This? Ah, yes. That was gonna be bad until that person showed up. A little lucky there. So yeah, I have to hope that that crazy demon isn't running through town, because if it kills me, that's game over. That's the end of the. It's the end of the Iron Man.
Hey there. Safe travels.
Otherwise, we just have to wait for the quest givers to respawn. That's just frustrating. So let's see. Goldshire. Well, I don't see corpses,
Good day to
so I
you.
suppose things are okay.
Safe travels.
Nice. Get some armor. Oh, this isn't...
Need help?
Oh, it's a bit of a lag spike.
For the Alliance.
Okay. It's weird, but I think I'm okay.
Hello.
I think things are fine. Yeah, it was just a weird lag spike.
See you later.
Trophy under belt. You know what I could technically do? I think. Is I could do all the starting zones. I don't know. I think the idea was if you waited until the patch drop, you didn't have to buy the 820 and you could just buy the 310. Otherwise, you still have to buy the 310. I mean, it's a loss of a little bit of gold. Well. Oh. Alright, not dead. Things are looking pretty good. Already almost level 10. I kind of wonder if I could just do all the starting zones and get all the white gear just incrementally better. Because the rewards scale with your level.
How are you? See you later.
Man, all the Baldur's Gate 3 from earlier this week has me in such a weird mindset. I'm like, I could just use this invisibility liquor. I don't have to give it to them. I could just take it. It could just be mine. I could just have it. No one would know. Sounds a little like cheating to you. It might seem like it, but like there's nothing against the rules on it. It might be new meta. For, you know, completing Ironman without dying. I'm just curious if it would work. Or if eventually the gear there scales to be green and blue. Now you sound like a lawyer.
Good day to you. Have a good one.
Should they heal 80 health? Alright, those are okay for now. So my goal is to hit 10. I think I'm going to try to do Hogger. Maybe I'll just keep trying to do Cataclysm Zones. I think there's the least chance of messing up, even if the leveling is a little bit longer. Like, the point of the Iron Man isn't to level super quick, it's just to survive the leveling. You're allowed to buy whites and grays from vendors? Yes! I'm allowed to buy white and gray items from vendors.
Be careful. Light bless.
I'm also able to buy white and gray items from the auction house if they're on the auction house. I'm also allowed to buy bags of any color. I just can't... it just has to be my own gold. I can't send gold to this character. I can't send bags to this character. Everything they get, they have to earn on their own. I got a quest here.
Light be with you.
So now all these quests are already starting to offer greens that I'm not going to be able to use.
King's honor.
Okay. Go get James Clark's head. Knock knock, paladin business. Okay, awesome. Let's go decently with the area level in, so I don't think there's much difference between doing the starting zones and not. Yeah, there might not be. I'm just, like, especially the later levels is what I'm more interested in.
Go with honor, friend.
That enhances good def. Because in the later levels, it is really hard to find whites and grays. Like, people stop selling good whites and grays, or at least they used to. Like, I don't know what the level switch, what they did to those vendors, if those vendors still exist, how high of a level that they sell. I'm gonna go look at them once I hit level 10 and head back to Stormwind to get riding. Just so I could get a route set up. I know when I could go back and upgrade my gear, how much gold I'm going to need to do it, you know, etc., etc. There's a warlock here? Oh, it's that gnome from earlier. They only grew... No, it's probably a different gnome. It's probably not the same one from earlier. If it is, they only grew one level since the last time I saw them. Which, I mean, to be fair, if they made the character today, those heirlooms aren't really helping them level much. So they don't have any rested XP. If anything, it's just making them do more damage than they should be. It's like, if you see what this this Warlock's doing, is they're having the Imp Blast while they're melee attacking things. And honestly, that's probably DPS efficient for them before level 10. It's like kinda sad to be a Warlock before level 10. Perfect. Ready for a pull that might kill me? We've been playing it too safe for a while. Alright. Well, the Warlock's also here, sadly. Hopefully they didn't get the killing blow on that. Alright, cow. I'm sorry. You wandered to the wrong place. Okay. Go find the Lost Guards. Keep my eye out for forest bears on the way. Oh, they have a Grey Forest Wolf count for that quest too. I think they've done that for a while, but the last time I did this quest was in Classic. I don't think I've done 100 quests. Pretty positive. Don't drink that potion. Now this is an easy place to get myself killed. So I'm going to be a little bit careful with the Murlocs. Well, there's the last bear I need. Oh, looks like someone already cleared it out. Nice. Well, that made that a lot less dangerous. I still need some fins, but that should be pretty easy. Alright. So I'm pretty sure on turn in I'll hit level 10. And then I'll have my choice. Or I guess chat could have the choice. Chat wants the choice of where they want me to try to level the Ironman. Or I could put it all on a spin wheel and let the spin wheel decide. I think the only place I would actively, like, not level in is Legion. Just because it adds extra difficulty to the Ironman and not being able to equip your artifact, but still having to do the quest to like get the artifact. It would actually force me to choose a specialization too. And I can't choose a specialization. Spin wheel. Okay. You know, actually, the more I eliminate places that I can't go or don't want to go, it's gonna be like...
What's the worst part about movie theater candy prices? They're always raising it.
I had forgotten that one. That one has not played since I created the puns. At a rare drop, let's go! And you got the rare pun. Actually, I'm playing Alliance, so I wouldn't mind doing Warlords of Draenor. I just realized that. Like, my main issue with Warlords of Draenor is that I usually play Horde, and I really, really dislike Frostfire Ridge. It's been a long time since I've done Alliance. So I'll put that on the spin wheel. I think the only places I don't... Like, I don't particularly want to do Burning Crusade. I'm gonna let them handle that. Except for this one, which decided it wanted to fight me. Oh. Alright, that person's fine. So we'll do the spin wheel. The only places that will be excluded is Legion and Outland. So I don't particularly want to do Outland.
You need something? Be careful.
Alright, Guard Thomas. Give me these things I can't have. Yeah, like that. Can't use that. Can't use that. I can use the potions. And what sells for the most? This one. Alright. Level 10, learn to ride. I do still have to learn to ride. Mount equipment's available. I get Divine Shield. Excellent. I probably got Divine Shield at level 9? No? Huh. So in Exile's Reach, you get a quest to learn Divine Shield before you would normally be able to learn it. That's interesting. Okay. So yeah, see? I could be without a specialization. Dropping some frames. hopefully the frame drops stop. Okay. So, we do not have to choose a specialization. I will instead just hearth back. I wish there was a something I could turn on my interface that tells this to stop screaming at me. It's gonna bug me a little bit. So let's look at Honest Blades.
Hello.
Level 17, level 13, level 13, level 18.
Have a good one.
Limited immunity is the other one. I'm gonna sell heavy armor. I could buy. There's the level 10 set. 41 armor, 38 armor. So only parts of the level 10 set are better. But then there's the level 20 set. It's 2 different level 20 sets. There's level 14 set that comes after the level 20 set. So at level 14 and at level 20 I could get new gear from here.
See you later. I buy and trade. Be careful.
Which is probably when I'm also going to get new weapons and shields. It's better at the moment, but you would buffer for about 30 seconds every 20 seconds for about 5 minutes there. That's not good. That's weird because I'm not noticing any of it in game,
Need something?
which like normally I would notice it in game
Later.
and on stream. Let's do Scuttler. So I love the snapback Scuttler. Alright. So Chromie time now opens up, so let's get a spin wheel ready. Spin wheel, so we've got Cataclysm. Wrath. BFA. Pandaria. Okay, because it's Kata / Old World, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, and Legion, which I don't want to do. Okay. Here we are. Screen cam. Yeah, that's weird. Hopefully it just stays better and I don't have to worry about it. So it looks like we are leveling in Wrath of the Lich King. Okay. Wrath of the Lich King it is.